I am so sorry, you guys. Everything went wrong. Okay. So my neighbor came over, like right at the time that I was supposed to be getting ready to go live. And I haven't talked to her in a while, and her husband passed away recently, and she's very old. My dog went nuts, jumped all over her. And of course, it's just one thing after another. And I just lost track of time and didn't realize how much time I had left. So, happy Easter. If you're new to my channel, my name is Val with Eternal Transformations Tarot. I've already shuffled a few decks and this one. Wow, Easter. I was thinking today how strange it is. Bunnies and Jesus and eggs, none of those things go together. Hello, Amy. Hello, darling. Hello, Kelly. Muse, beautiful. Hey, guys. Isatu. Okay, amethyst, Athane, and boundaries. Boundaries. Interesting. I feel like many of us need to be working on our boundaries right now. Knowing what they are. Spirit, what do you have from this deck? Everybody take a big old breath through your belly. Allows me to hear your energy clear. It allows the spirit guides to hear you clear. Higher power. Higher power. 4. This is the year 4. Spirit, do you have any... Sorry, my dog... if you can hear my dog, I hope it's not annoying, but she's eating right now. We went to the creek today, and she got... Oh my goodness, you guys. Me and Uncle Jimbo. So y'all saw my video where I fell in the creek before, after making fun of my dog. Well, I took Jimbo to the creek today, and we just took a couple beers, sat in the creek, watched Mandy play. And, man, we tried to get back up. Well, it rained today a lot, and so I'm trying to get back up the hill, and I'm slipping, sliding, because I'm not wearing boots or anything with traction. And he's got, like, a bit of mild paralysis on his left side. So he's trying to, or on his left side, he's trying to grab onto the tree and he can't, and he just starts slipping, and man, he goes down, and I'm over him, and I'm laughing so hard, y'all. I could not pick him up. And then I had to pee, and my legs are spread out, and I barely got traction as it is. I'm basically doing the splits, trying to help him up, and the creek is deep. We're in the deepest part, and if we would have fallen in, I don't know how we didn't, but we laughed really hard. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Yes, Muse has such a beautiful voice. If you haven't checked out Muse's channel, oh, she has such a beautiful voice. I haven't gone to see your new stuff. That's interesting. I've never seen this card. Exchanging gifts. 27, exchanging gifts. Community. Right? Right now, we are sensing community more than ever, or lack thereof. For those of us who are isolated, it can be very strange not to see people out and about anymore. It's Twilight Zone-like, you know? Make sure you're helping others as you can. Don't hoard. Don't take more than you need right now. Okay? Trusting in your higher power and making sure to have boundaries. Okay? Spirit, you have a song for us? Do you have a song? Amy Grant's coming in, which is not surprising. Today's a Christian holiday. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, and Yanora Adonai. Age to age, you're still the same, by the power of the name El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Yanora Adonai. We will praise and lift you high, El Shaddai. Through your love and through your wrath, you saved the son of Abraham. Through the power of thine hand, turn the sea to dry lands, to the outcast on her knees. You were the God who really sees. By your light, you kept the children free. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, and Yonora Adonai. Age to age, you're still the same. By the power of the name El Shaddai, El Shaddai, and Yonora Adonai. We will praise and lift you high, El Shaddai. Bottom of the deck. Celebration. Coming together. For higher power, I'm seeing perspective changes. Perspective changes. Understanding that there are things you must walk away from to ascend in the way that you are wanting to the heights that you're wanting to ascend to. Albie, thank you so much. Happy Easter to you, my love. Right? And some of this is due to educating yourself. Educating yourself. Whether that be expanding your knowledge on religions. 33, beautiful. Expanding your knowledge on religions, walking away from that which isn't serving you, even though preconceived notions tell you that this is what must be your whole life since you're a child. Some of you may be not changing, expanding your perspective. And that is beautiful. That is what is meant to happen right now. Rituals are still beautiful to have, though. Please understand that. Be that praying, rituals under the full moon, meditating. What are your rituals? What do you keep to whenever it's good or bad? I do this. It looks like this tree is giving me antlers. It's funny. What do you do? Even when days are bad, not just whenever things are good. Or what do you do even when things are good, not just when things are bad? A lot of people only pray when things are going wrong, right? Why, God, why? If you give me this, or if this doesn't happen, I swear I'll do this. Bargaining, right? Rituals are meant to be done in the good times and the bad. They are also meant to be done cyclically. Right? Exchanging gifts. I want to read this one because I don't think I've ever pulled this card. I don't think I've ever pulled it. Maybe. If I have the book. Hang on. Let me look at my chest of wonders. It could be in here. Oh, I've been looking for this, though. Okay. No. Well, I hate to say it, we're not going to get to read it. That's a bummer because I'm really excited about reading that one. I don't see it. Boo. Okay, well, exchanging gifts. So what I got under exchanging gifts, the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Now this can be also, okay, of course, exchanging gifts. I'm hearing immediately, make sure you're helping your brother. Make sure you're helping your neighbor. Make sure you're helping those who are less fortunate, okay? You don't have to go visit them or go in their house, but if you know someone's struggling, drop off a couple bags of groceries. You know, some eggs, some milk, you know, whatever you can, if you have it. If you don't have it, I get that. Do what you can do and watch that cycle. What happens is not only does it come back to you, but you get caught up in the cycle. There's this beautiful cycle of energy, and when you give, you are pushed up into that cycle, and what comes with that cycle is abundance, so that it can constantly refill that which is going out. Okay? Be a part of that. Be a part of that. Be a part of that community. Be a part of it. It is very easy to over-isolate ourselves, okay? Do not let fear run you right now. I know that we need to be careful, okay? But there's a difference in being careful and being scared, okay? We can be conscientious of how much room we have between us without being rude. You understand? We don't have to be rude to each other. And some people forget. Some people forget. And they get too close sometimes. Yes, beautiful, Christina. I know. It was such a lovely night, and I slept so good. I woke up at 4 this morning. She lives in the same area as me. I woke up at 4 this morning, and we had the best little rainstorm, and I slept so good for 2 hours after that. I haven't slept that good in a long time. Yes, pick some rubbish off the streets that will help your community. Absolutely, Jason. And on top of that, like me and Jimbo today when we went to the creek, because I took him down to the creek, when we went down to the creek, we took trash bags and we just picked up spare trash. I mean, there's always going to be a little extra trash. I live in like the DFW area. Okay. Now this is also about taking care of yourself and what's around you, right? Keeping your side of the street clean. I like that segue. Thank you, Jason. Keeping your side of the street clean. You can't go around fixing everybody's business if your business is all messed up. Keep your side of the street clean. Are you doing the right things? Are you taking care of your own home, right? Are you taking care of the things that you have and you love? This is also a time to come together, to recommit to spouses, to significant others, to partners, to children. Okay? This is a time of recommitment. This is the thing that we're always complaining about. As humanity, we're always saying, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. I don't have this. I don't have that. There's not enough time for family. There's not enough time for any of that. Now you have the time. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? I want you to also, though, be making sure that in this time that you're spending to recommit to both your significant others or to yourself, right? For many of you, this is where you are, okay? That is good. That is good. You should be in one of these two places, either recommitting to yourself, remembering what you love about this world, where is the beauty in this world. I'm constantly complaining that when I meditate, even if it's quiet, I swear I can still hear faraway cars, and I swear I can hear the energy going through the poles of the pipelines and stuff. Like it's insane. I can never get total quiet. We have an airport near us, and there's constantly planes going by. And here I am, I'm getting all of this silence. And man, I am soaking it up. This is, I don't like the virus itself, but the calmness that's going on right now, I can feel the energy difference. Whenever I walk out of my house, I can feel it. Feel for it. Nurture yourself. Take care. Recommit to you. Take this time to recommit to yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Try it. It's pretty beautiful. Talk about the divine partnership. Are you okay with being alone? Are you okay with not being entertained constantly by media? Recommit to your partner. See each other in a raw, new way. Something beautiful. Recommit to your family. Joy. People are bored. Maybe make each other something. Do a Easter Secret Santa and everybody has to make somebody in the family something, you know? But you can't know who it is. You have to draw a name. Something like that. Community. Community. This is interesting. I think it's interesting, these two queens facing opposite ways. But they both have such severe looks on their face, okay? Queens are often thought of as softer than kings, but this makes it very clear that they're not. This queen right here has a rope hanging from her wrist because she cut herself free. She did not inherit her throne, she earned it. Her sword goes nearly to the heavens. She sits upon the clouds because she is divinely guided. She's magical. She knows how to... You're snoring pretty loud, honey. We see over here the Queen of Water with her scribing cup, and look how intently she looks at it. She chooses wisely. She trusts her intuition. She knows that not everything that shows itself is its true face. These are two women who are caring and loving, yet highly, highly intuitive. They're saying right now is a time to build your intuition more than ever, yet do so in a loving manner. In a loving manner. Now is a time to garner inner strength. Notice, okay? Notice how the woman tames the lion, not through sheer will, but through inner will. Not through her actual physical overbearing. She just touches his face and he submits to her through love. Though things may be hard, your inner will is stronger. It may be terrifying right now, but you are built for so much more. You are built for this and more. You are strong. You are strong. Now is the time to garner that inner will. That inner will does not come through sheer determination. It comes through love. Understanding that there is the constant flow, that things will go up and down. There is a cycle, and we must live within that cycle if we wish to be happy. And then finally, this one's set apart for some reason. The High Priestess. The veil is being lifted, you guys. The High Priestess holds a book of secrets. The moon at her feet, for she is truly magical and intuitive. The veil behind her holds the secrets. Feminine, masculine, pillars. Okay? The veil of secrets is lifting. The veil between worlds is lifting. This is the second coming, the lifting of the veil, the rapture, whatever you want to call it. What they're asking of you now, do not be greedy. For if you are greedy, this is all you will ever hold. If you try to hold on to everything, that's all you will ever get. He has no hands to receive. He has nothing to receive with. So he can never get more than what he already has. That's not a fun life. Yet, the King of Pentacles, Midas, right? Everything he touches turns to gold because he gives freely. He lives in abundance, yet he does not waste. He loves his yummy food. and his wine. But he does not waste, and he does not overindulge. He keeps himself balanced and stable. He shares when he can share. And as he shares, notice the abundance flourishing all around him. His sturdy kingdom behind him. The kind look of love on his face. This is not an intense or stressed out king. He is one who knows that as I give, so shall I receive. And they're also asking you to focus. Okay? 7 of Cups. This is a big one. This is a big one. The channeling, I'm seeing a lot of 7 of Cups coming out. They're saying, as you are ascending, especially if you're attracted to my channel, you are a teacher. You probably began your spiritual awakening before the mass collective. This is the mass collective spiritual awakening. They are beginning now what many of you began a few years ago. And this is, time is fluid, so there's stipulations. For some people, we're talking 8 years ago, 10 years ago. For some, mostly 8 years ago is the beginning of the first wave. And then, so 2012, 2015. Okay, those were the 2 first waves that came through. Okay, there were some in 2013, 2012, 2013, 2015. I'm sure there were some in 2014. You know, during that time, 2012 to 2015 is the first wave that happened of spiritual enlightenment. Okay, and after that, those are when the teachers started waking up the teachers, right? The teachers started waking up the teachers. Now we're saying, hey, the collective is going through it. And I've been saying in my channeling for a long time, you guys, 2020 is going to rock your world. Everything is going to change. Everything is going to flip. This is a physical manifestation of Gaia pushing up. Like I said, Gaia is rising up. You have no choice but to rise with her. It can be a painful mama grabbing you by the pants and dragging you along, or you can flow with it. And yes, sometimes that walk will be hard, but you're walking. You're not getting dragged, right? Now, because of this elevation, many of you are going to be experiencing, it's not ability so much as it's already been there. It's an activation of your frequency. Your thoughts are truly becoming powerful. That's why we're talking about self-talk, changing your history. These are superpowers that you have. You must focus on what you want. Sometimes you're focusing on things that aren't even good for you. Focusing on things that you don't know the outcome of. Focusing on only wealth. You must focus, though. Put your focus in to one thing. If your focus is spread all out, your results will be spread out. Your life will be a sloppy mess because your thoughts are a sloppy mess. As within, truly, so is without. Okay? They're saying your abilities are growing. As these cycles and as you continue to live cyclically, as these cycles change, you are growing. As above, so is below. That is where your power comes from. They are saying you have already been ordained with it. Wake it up. And how do you wake it up? Meditate. Remember, praying. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my thingies. Praying is talking to God. Meditation is listening. How often are you spouting at God and not waiting for the response? Is it a conversation? Praying is talking to God. Meditation is listening to God. You have been given abilities. Here's every suit. The cups, the pentacles, the swords, the wands. Earth, air, fire, water. Passion, emotion, stability. Intelligence. Do you want to take control of your own life? Let's pull an Isis Oracle. Let's pull an Isis Oracle. And then we're going to close it up. Oh, I do want to read Boundaries. I do want to read Boundaries. And I have that book. Don't worry. I wonder where that book is. That's not fun. Soul Tribe Spirit. What do you have for your Soul Tribe? It's wonderful. The longer it takes, the better the message. We're waiting for that right one. That just bent, didn't buzz. Oh, they found it. They found it. I felt it buzz. It's going to come out. Don't worry. There it is. Initiation. Initiation. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. I feel like this is what many of us as a collective is going through right now. Initiation. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. It's a beautiful card. Okay. Okay, initiation. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You know, it's very long. Okay, when you are being spiritually initiated into the mysteries of the light, love, and power, there are moments of deep challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the learning, growth, or wisdom that can be summoned to turn the challenge into an opportunity for healing. Whilst the scorching heart of Ra seeks to burn through any resistance, the Lady Isis, with compassion and cleverness, will protect you from the burning instead enable you to be nourished and grow from the light of Ra. Let Isis help you pass the test of intense growth as you thrive with new life. For advanced aspirants on the path, okay, this is going to be many of you. If you follow my channel, this is going to be for many of you. I feel this very deeply. For advanced aspirants on the spiritual path, initiation will occur at various stages. Sometimes your entire life will feel like an initiation. At other times, specific areas will be flowing easily, whilst others are deeply challenging. This oracle comes as a confirmation that you are not needlessly suffering. If you can find the light within the struggles, tests, or challenges that face you now, you will experience breakthrough healing. Breakthrough healing. Look at the ugly now. Humanity's biggest problem is that we're not willing to look at our own duty. And I know it don't smell good. That's what I read for Christina the other day, and she said no one wants to look at their own poo because it stinks. And it does. Hollis, thank you so much, my darling. Oh, you guys, I need it right now. Nobody can afford personal readings, so it's hard. And I know we're all going through it. We just have to keep giving where we can give and linking where we can link, you know, doing the best that we can for each other. My soul tribe, you are the reason that I am still kicking. You know, you are the reason I have done some amazing spiritual internal work. Some of my clients who have taken on, I don't take on everybody as a client from YouTube, but whenever I do pick up, the YouTube readings are really expensive because I don't know what I'm going to step into. But after I take you on as a client, it's not that expensive. I should explain that. Like it's $120 after that. But I just want you all to know that I've met some amazing souls on here, and even the ones who I've never met like in human form or had a video reading with or anything like that or talked to, I feel you. I feel your energy. And even some of you out there who don't comment, that's okay. I get that. I completely understand. I feel your energy, and I can hear your wisdom, and I can hear some of you downloading as you watch these videos, and I think that is pretty powerful and pretty beautiful. You are very connected to the soul tribe still. You don't have to do anything to be a part of it other than resonate. Send good love, send good thoughts, send good energy, right? Many of us here are thinkers. If you're resonating on this channel, you probably have the unfortunate problem of rumination, right? Sometimes it's easy to get lost in this these beautiful thinking heads. Overthink, right? I'm here to help you learn how to use that as a power. Your beautiful analytical ability. Gemini, absolutely. I'm a Virgo. We have a lot of Geminis in this channel. Did you know that I found out today, I did like some research on horoscopes, and apparently Libras are #1 in billionaires. Didn't know that, but Libras are #1 in billionaires. Gemini is second for billionaires. So I thought that was really interesting. Most common horoscope is Scorpio, which, if you think about it, makes sense. I was thinking about the time that you would have to conceive to have a Scorpio baby, and you're looking at Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, you know. And then Virgo is second. And you have to think about that. If you're conceiving a Virgo, it's probably towards the end of December, early January. So you're looking at, you know, Christmas. People just feel happier and, you know, whatever, especially after Christmas and the stress is done with the presents and it's just the family's happy. And I guess people like to bump uglies during that time more. I thought that was interesting. Because when you think about the most common horoscope, you're basically figuring out the most common time that people are, you know, getting down. So I think that's really interesting. So going out of this reading, I want everybody to kind of take some time to remember to connect. Not only, remember, you need alone time right now. You need alone time right now. Just because you're stuck at home, maybe put together like a schedule, or, you know, something to stick to. Like, okay, this is our alone time, whether we want it or not. Just so that we don't drive each other insane, right? And maybe somebody has their time outside on the porch and somebody has theirs in the bedroom, or however you want to do it. If you have an office, but you need this as much as this. Okay, this is a time to really flourish in these two areas: reconnecting and reconnecting with yourself, your higher self, okay? Connecting with family, okay? Now is a time to look within yourself, okay? Ooh, interesting. Earlier, they were facing each other. Now the queens are facing apart. But earlier, they were like facing each other like this, okay? You're not only, both of these queens are highly psychic, okay? But this one is going to be more intuitive. She feels, therefore she knows, right? This one, she thinks, therefore she knows. This one is big on downloads and a very analytical person. Put these two together, you have a very powerful witch, okay? Not surprising that right after that. For many of you, the veil is lifting. Step into this. If you are afraid of this time, you're putting that out into the universe, and the universe is not going to give you any of this magical stuff going on. And remember, if you don't believe in magic, that's okay. You simply don't get it in your world. But I'm getting it. I have magic every day. And the universe is cooperating with me. Do you want that? Okay? All right, let's close it up with a little knocko. I love you all so much. I think that we are doing... For most of you on the spiritual path, you're probably not very scared right now. You kind of expected this, especially if you've been following my channel. Maybe not exactly this, but you're not surprised by it either. Is that, you guys give me a thumbs up there if that's how you're feeling. I feel like most of you are, even though you're not, you know, like I said, you're not, you knew this change in the wind was coming, right? You didn't know how it would look exactly, but you were feeling it. You were feeling it coming. And you're not that surprised. You are a little shocked maybe by the intensity of it and how global it truly is. But we knew this was coming, right? This is what we've been talking about. If you go back and watch my channeling from November, I started getting real heavy into, you guys got to heal this stuff now. You will not have time in 2020. Well, now is the time to ascend. You're not supposed to be healing so much right now as you are ascending right now. Okay? Find your stability. Ooh, 3 queens. I am loving it. I am loving it. The divine feminine is coming up strong. Coming up strong. And this King of Pentacles is like, hey, I'm the lucky dude here. Look at this lucky dude. Got him three queens. It's a good time right now to step into it. For Judgment Day is upon us. There's Archangel Gabriel blowing his horn saying it is time to rise. Do you want to be left behind? Do you want Mama grabbing you and dragging you, or do you want to walk along with her? It will take action from you. You cannot be greedy and you cannot stay still. Don't stay blinded to what is coming. Who holds the power here? She's not tied up. She has chosen to be blinded. She doesn't want to look at the ugly. Jump. Your world could be much bigger. Now is the time to create your masterpiece. Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for being here. Happy Easter, you guys. All right. What do they say? They say, don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words. No, don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. I love you, my soul tribe. Do something good today. Keep your thoughts, that self-talk, that stinking thinking, right? Keep that too low. Keep your thoughts positive because things are changing for the better. Even though going through the ugly doesn't always feel like it. Oh, there's some beautiful stuff coming. We are setting the stage for the new world order. Make sure this new world order is love. Do that healing and heal the collective. I love you all so much. Happy Easter. Like and subscribe. It's like tipping.